Hi there. Today I'm super excited. We've got Kaila Bailey here with us, and she is going to offer a really unique perspective to the real estate industry. Starting out as a, an assistant,
As
got
a
licensed,
transaction
went
coordinator.
on her own, is now building a team. Was named one of the 10 top saleswomen of the year, and she's just hitting it with all cylinders. So hang tight. We'll be right back and see what we can learn from Kayla Bailey.
This is Honey Badger Nation,
where real estate agents from around the globe come together
to grow, collaborate,
and expand their business.
Where we take our individual fires and put them together and make one big fire.
This is the Honey Badger Nation.
All right, girlfriend, let's get down to it. I want to hear the story. I want to know what's going on with you, because I hear such wonderful things about you. I know you're rocking and rolling and, taking names. So tell us just, a little quickly about your story, and when did you get into real estate? How did it evolve? And let's see where you are today. So have at it, Kayla.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me here. I'm excited to talk with the Honey Badger Nation. Big fan on Facebook. So geeking out a little bit here. So thank you. So I got my start in the industry, the real estate industry, back in 2009 as a leasing agent in my early 20s to pay for my way to go to college and go to nursing school. And I wanted to help people, and that's all that I cared about, and realized blood makes me faint and I don't handle bodily fluids too well. So naturally, I had to find something else to do. So I got my real estate license to get a job promotion at work, and then got married and had a baby. And while I was on maternity leave, I got a job offer to do some TC work on the side. I could pretty much work from home and take care of my baby, and that was awesome. And fell in love with real estate. Had a plan to become a realtor in like a year, and I only made it like 4 months before I was like, I'm doing it. Became a realtor in 2017 and was on a team for a few years. I closed 32 transactions my first year in the business.
Whoa, your first year, 32 transactions.
Yes.
Go, girl.
32. I love that. I was telling people I was going to make six figures my first year, and they were like, good luck. Tell me when that happens. And so I had that kind of grit where I have a problem with authority, and I'm just going to, like, if you tell me I can't do it, I'm going to do it.
I'm sure many of us
I had a lot of really fantastic people around me that were really encouraging me to like just succeed. My broker at the time was amazing. My team leader at the time was really incredible. And they really kind of allowed me to strive for that. And I worked really, really hard for it. So I was nominated as a result of that as one of the top 10 saleswomen in Northern Nevada. And I did that 2 years in a row, which was really, really cool. Wow. And then kind of got to a point where I wasn't being challenged enough anymore. Decided that I was going to go solo. So I joined Sotheby's and became a solo agent. Mm-hmm. Did that for 2 years. When I was solo, I did it 100% off of referral. So I went to closing like 32 transactions a year with my team. And then my first year as a solo agent, I did, I think, 22 transactions, 100% referral based, which was super awesome. And then had too many referrals and figured I should probably get a buyer's agent because I had no
That's a nice problem to have.
Yeah. So no life balance, hired a buyer's agent. And then I had a licensed TC at the time who eventually wanted to sell real estate. So she joined my team at the end of summer last year, but became a new team leader a year ago. I'm the past president for the Women's Council of Realtors. I love real estate. I love our industry, and it just is.
And you have a young one at home.
Yes, I've got two, actually. I have one that started high school this year and one that started kindergarten. So I kind of got hit.
Wow.
Yeah. My heart hurts.
Yeah. So that's the work-life balance is a challenge for sure.
Yep. I've been married 7 years. I've got two beautiful children, and just a huge passion for real estate.
Okay, so you're at Sotheby's. You brought on a buyer's agent when you got to the point where you needed the relief valve, working referrals. Then you brought on a second buyer's agent. So everything's going great. So why even think about making a change?
So I feel like leadership, to be a strong leader, you should act in the best interests of the people that you're leading. And it's not what they can do for me, it's what I can do for them. And I felt like they were going to really struggle being at a brokerage where, their splits were really high. And after like going through a couple of transactions with them, I realized that they weren't going to make enough money to be successful. So I started interviewing brokerages and decided EXP was the right fit for us and that they were going to have an incredible opportunity to grow themselves as agents and be solo agents one day. And then there's an abundance mentality. So like everybody's invested in their success too, not just me. And it was a great fit.
So you're in Sotheby's, and we're
Mhm.
not casting shade on anybody here because there's lots of great opportunities.
Oh, I
and
love
different
Sotheby's.
brokerages. So,
Yeah,
and
they
then,
taught
but
me so much.
your value was in the success, what you can do to help the people you surround yourself be
Yeah,
more successful. And
absolutely.
because of that, you started to explore your other options. I mean, did you talk to other companies? Did you,
Mhm.
what did that search look like?
So as soon as I realized that I needed to make a change for the benefit of my team, I started interviewing everybody. I think I lined up interviews. Anytime I'd get like a recruitment call from a brokerage, I would take it and I would talk to them and I'd set up that appointment. So anybody, and I was being pretty heavily recruited at the time too. So
Of
it was
course.
kind of perfect. So I made appointments with everybody. I spoke to every single brokerage in this town for the most part, every single one that I was interested at least. And it was really kind of cool to I remember interviewing brokerages as a brand new agent, like going to somewhere where now I had like a mission in mind was really, really awesome.
Mhm.
So I checked everybody out and there were a lot of really great options. But when it came to EXP, uh, it was too good to be true. And I really kind of struggled with the perfection of it. And like we're kind of taught like if it's too good to be true, it is. So
Well,
I
I heard I got a new quote yesterday that I just love. It's only the paranoid survive, right? So you
yeah,
got to do your
exactly.
homework. You got to check into it. And I've had
Yeah,
other people say that too. They're like, huh? What? No.
right,
Where's the catch? Where's the catch?
right. Well, I spoke to two different EXP agents that were team leaders, and when they showed me the the plan and the benefits of being a part of this brokerage, like it just like it's like the lights went on upstairs. And but then I was highly skeptical because I was like, there's no freaking way. Like, because we do have agent attraction. And I felt like there was some kind of like, of course they're gonna sell me on this brokerage. They're gonna make money off of me,
Because
right?
it benefits them, not
Because it
benefit.
benefits them. Like, can you really trust somebody to be honest when they have a financial interest in you joining something, right?
Right.
So I spent hours of my own research digging through YouTube videos and questioning agents in different like real estate forums and on Facebook and trying to find what is wrong with this company and why should I avoid actually going there, right? And I couldn't find anything. I could not find anything. Like everything like that was a negative, I felt like could be a positive for a team leader or somebody who is a really strong agent. And like it was just kind of a perfect fit. And my team has thrived since coming here. I've thrived as a leader coming here, and it literally
Well,
like
let's drill down on that a little bit. What does
okay,
that
I was
mean?
like, I love
What
it.
does it mean that you've thrived, or how have you thrived, or what have you found about your experiencing here that's helped you to thrive? I guess that's the question.
So I love the abundance mindset that we all share with each other. Just to give you guys an example, is since I'm a new team leader, this is only like my second year of being a team leader. I'm trying to like build my operations manual and make it work. And I reached out to several EXP team leaders like that are all in my market, my
Mhm.
direct like competition, and asked them to send me this section that they have out of their operations manual so that way I could review what they're said and build something that works for me. and not a single one of them said no. Within 24 hours, I had the copy and paste of that entire section of their operations manual. And like, that is huge. Nobody's taught me how to be a team leader. I've really had to learn on my own through trial and error. And when I have such an incredible like support system, and the freedom to run my business how I want to run my business is amazing. The other thing that I love is that I have a passion for teaching and educating. And so I literally, all I have to do is just say, hey, I want the conference room or the training room for this time. I'm going to teach the brokerage, this kind of topic here. And I get a class full of people that they're ready to learn, and they encourage us to do that. And like, I've tried several brokerages in town, and there's not a single one of them that has like we own the place kind of feel to it, because like really we do, and that's why we care so much.
Yeah.
It's like kind of being a renter versus being a homeowner. When you are with like another brokerage, you're renting somebody's house. When you're with EXP, you're a homeowner. And like that is the one analogy as agents we can understand, is when you own something, you care a lot more about it.
That is good, Kaila. I'm definitely stealing that one. I mean, because it's so clear. I mean, that really makes it clear to me, kind of in a way, a difference you can understand. And, I had a similar experience too. And I came because the culture of sharing was just like, what? Say what? I've been around for a while, and I've always had nice realtors in my life. I'm not saying things bad, but it's just amazing the warp speed with which we can get information and get people to help us. And it is like owning instead of renting. You have hit it spot on there. So what's your next step? What's your vision? Where are you going with this?
So I've decided that I think once a month I'm going to put on a workshop for our industry. I'm holding one this Friday on a seller system that I'm pretty much 100% listing based, and I've been really successful with listings over the last several years. So I'm going to share my strategy with everybody, and we're going to host it at our brokerage. It's a 2-hour workshop. Next month, I'm going to do a workshop on how to work with buyers. And I'm just going to kind of do that, I think, once a month, and give myself back to the industry that way. And hopefully show a lot of people the value in the brokerage. And if it's something that like they need help in their business, that's what I want to do for them. And that's what I want to be known for in our industry. And then I also am going to try to get on the Leadership Academy for the Nevada State Association of Realtors. So that's my next big goal. And hopefully maybe in a couple of years, start climbing the ranks at our local association. And who knows where life's going to take me. I have no idea. I kind of make it up as I go sometimes.
Well, when your vision is clear, your decisions are easy.
Yeah.
And I've heard your value of doing what best supports your team, and doing your real due diligence to search out an environment where they can thrive, and then your value of giving back, and all things that you've done. I know you've been with the Women's Council of Realtors. You've been involved wherever you can. And I know the classes that you're doing, I think it's just amazing. And of course, the best way to get better at something is to teach it. So I know there'll be a lot of value that goes to you too.
Absolutely.
Well, so like if there was like one piece of advice you could give someone to help them avoid maybe some of the mistakes you've made along the way, what would that be?
So if you are on a team, I've got several pieces of advice for each agent that's in like each time I was new at something. So like if you're a brand new agent and you're just joining real estate, get on a team. Find a really great team, interview lots of teams, and go and learn the systems. You can walk into this industry with raw talent, but you're not going to know how to use it. So if you have somebody who's going to like motivate you and encourage you to not only just like be a successful agent, but be successful after the team environment, like that's exactly what you're looking for. And like, I feel like that is going to launch you into success. If you're on a team and you're going solo for the first time, make sure you have a ton of money saved up. It gets a little scary in the beginning. having to buy real estate signs and for sale signs and, maybe hire some support like a transaction coordinator. Those are all things that you should take into consideration. And then before you start a team, make sure you understand what kind of leader you are. Are you the kind of leader that doesn't follow people? Are you the kind of leader that wants to lead a group of people? That was the most humbling and eye-opening experience, I think, for me. And having all of your systems and operations written down, like at the very beginning. I kind of figure things out as I go. And that was the one mistake that I made being a new team leader, is not having a plan in place, a business plan, a budget, all that stuff, just kind of figuring it out. I would have avoided a lot of failure.
Yeah. Well, Kaila, you have been a wealth of information and a breath of fresh air for sure. And I'm just so happy to be a witness to the success that you're having. And I really want to thank you for the time that you have taken out of your busy day, being a high producing realtor, team leader, mother of 2 little ones, and everything you do. You got all your balls juggled, and I know that a priority for you is work-life balance. And so, congratulations.
Thank you
so much for your time. And, if anybody wants to have another further chat with Kaila, just feel free to reach out to me. Both she and I are in Reno, Nevada, but we, can do things that really translate to anywhere in the country. And we're both real happy to help in any way we can. So until next time, Kaila.
All right.
You're a rock star. Thanks so much. Okay. Bye.
All right.